It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWF TV, the podcasting network.
Introducing the best in the world.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Crownel, the OTC, in the house from Swiss View Wrestling. What's going on, man? Birthday boy, what's going on?
Yeah. The hits keep on coming. October ain't over yet, so you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying.
That's right. Did you enjoy the birthday celebration? Everything was good?
I mean, it wasn't really a celebration this weekend. I just mostly stayed home. Enjoyed my inner peace. So I'm just focusing on that. So, you know, I still got the rest of the month. Still got plans coming.
There we go. I like it. Month-long celebration. I feel you. And my girl just had her birthday, and she informed me it was a month-long celebration as well. So
man.
I gotta buckle in for that. So yeah.
Time to budget.
Right, exactly.
A lot of home celebrations.
Yes, indeed. You know it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Crown Jewel is this weekend. You guys going live?
In the morning. Sure is. Yep. Me and John gonna be live in the morning, as well as the ladies of ATD. They're gonna have their live on their channel as well. So CCN will be definitely represented in the wee hours of the morning before the chickens.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna avoid social media and watch it at a normal time.
Yeah. You do that. Enjoy your sleeps.
That's my plan there, man. So we go. Appreciate that, Kristen. Yes, indeed, man. So we're gonna break down the card and everything like that. But first, let's get into some news, some rumors. The first one. Santos Escobar was leaving WWE, and then he resigned with WWE. I heard he got a hefty raise and maybe some assurances with creative, maybe.
Yeah, because one of the senses was they were listening. They're not listening, but they were hearing him out and understood, you know, his creative questions and frustrations. Because as of Monday night when Tribal Warzone went off the air, I was already ready to report on Wednesday that, you know, he declined the offer and he was gone. And by the time the show started, he re-signed the night before. So that's good. Something WWE realized something and was like, let's come to our senses before we let this man walk. Yeah. And I think what they also had told them that, hey, we're redoing the SmackDown creative team, so, you know, bear with us. And, you know, he got a bigger payday than he was originally offered, so, you know, the rest worked out.
There we go. That leads into that next one right there. You see SmackDown is going in a different direction with some writers. They're bringing in some new people, shake things up. Road Dogg's still going to be head of creative over there and on SmackDown. But this is happening after record low viewership on USA Network this past week. But from what I heard, Raw is having a slump as well in viewership. This is normal. We've seen this happen every non-WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
It happens. The casuals go away. You know, the crazies stay here. And we complain about certain things or whatever, and that's what it is. But this happens every year, bro. It's always a dip.
Yeah, and besides, Monday Night Raw got at least four 4 to 5 compelling storylines going on over there. So it's not like it's boring on that side. They got stuff going. So it just, like I said, football is happening at the same time as well as baseball. The playoffs is going on, and then the WNBA is going on. Hockey just started, so they're fighting an uphill battle. It is what it is, but SmackDown, it really took a dip, because I saw a photo of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and on Roman Reigns, it was like when he was champ, he drew in 3 million views.
Yeah.
And they show a picture of Cody only drawing 1 million views. So that's a huge dip from those past 4 years to now. So yeah, man, they need an overhaul. So hopefully SmackDown can pick up, because they got enough on that roster to make some good, compelling stories.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing but talent on this roster, bro. And then there's more talent waiting in NXT for an opportunity to write some stories for us. So maybe you shake things up with the roster too. Bring in some fresh faces, some stuff, Oba Femi, different people like that from NXT.
Call-ups, yep.
Yeah, and that boom, that sparks things up right there. New stories, all of that. So
exactly.
Faith. Hopefully you get better soon. It's all about your ACL and everything like that. Faith is on the IR report there for the season. So
Hey man, why don't you go help her with the rehab?
Yeah. Get out there, work the knee out, man. Get out there, work that knee out, right? Oh my goodness. So hopefully it's a really funny story of how it happened.
Nope.
And I'm sorry.
Nope. It's not.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
But just put it this way, it's on site with that person in CCN. So this is
Oh snap. Oh yeah, absolutely. You still got the crown. So no beef with Faith at all. I want you to get well soon. All right. So more news is coming from LFG. The finale has taken place, and we got 2 winners. Shallow Hill on the men's side, Danny Selesky on the women's side. Both of these people are on Team Undertaker's team. But the tally had Michelle McCool as the LFG champion.
Are we surprised? So there's gonna be 2 belts on each side of the bed.
Right.
And it's like, aren't these either the final 4 or runner-ups from season 1?
Definitely Shallow Hill was. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was Nina the last time, but she was run up this time too. And from what I saw with her, like there were rumors about a trademark for a new name for her.
Yeah, it's already been done.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. So she's coming out with a new name. So I'm assuming she's going to show up on NXT. Same with Harlem Lewis. Hell, same with Maxine Dupree boyfriend.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
He's been at it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, just because you don't win LFG doesn't mean you ain't gonna be somebody. So it's like for all we know, P Nasty could outshine everybody in the new draft class that comes in, and you just never know. Or everybody's gonna shine. So there's probably different plans for her. So
PJ Vasa is gonna be the name there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's cool. But the name I was looking for was Showtime Anthony Luke. This is Maxine Dupree's boyfriend, but he went to San Diego State D1 football player. Also played in the CFL. He's got a lot of in-ring talent. He looks to be a good-looking kid, and look like he can get the crowd going. So I like to see him on NXT as well. So
Yeah, that's true.
yes, I could see her fitting right in with Solo's MFT family there. You know.
This early, hey, you never know, but I still think it's Tama Tonga. That's
Okay. Yeah. They did bring back Tyler Turner on via what vignette or whatever backstage.
yeah.
Will shoot or whatever. So that was cool. Harlem Lewis got sent to Noah. What's Noah?
Japan.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be cool then. So send him where you sent Tomas, and let him work over there a little bit. Okay. Yeah, he's got presence to him. He's got a great look. Just like HBK was saying, like you got a look that will scare people. That makes money. Don't lose that look.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Send him over there to get his craft going in. But before you know it, he be back at NXT, making his debut in NXT.
Absolutely. So I'm liking the fact that they can see, they know for sure, when somebody might be ready to be on the roster, and when they, you need some more seasoning. So I like that. And then from what I heard too by LFG, like they're not taking a break. They're coming on next week or something like that. And it's gonna be just like, some more different people or pretty much the same people again. Just keep going.
Oh, no, so season 3 is already happening, huh?
Yeah.
no breaks. So they literally treated it like it's the main roster. No breaks.
Right, no breaks at all. So I'm wondering how long they're gonna keep this up and have it be a successful show for them. Because if I'm seeing the same people I saw like from season 1 and still on there in season 3, and
if you're still there by season 3, man, you should be in NXT by now, or at least bring in some new people and give them a shot to be on LFG instead of the same people over and over.
So, yeah, because you got a PC full of people, man. If these kids not what you're looking for, then go ahead and put somebody else on the show and let's see. So
yeah, that comment John put, that is so true, because I want to believe him as far as when he said he's not trying to be like The Rock. I mean, if that's just how you are, that's just how you are, and if people still see you as you're stealing from The Rock, you're never gonna beat those allegations. You gotta change something, because if that's all they see you is another Rock, you're not gonna be that successful.
Well, I'll tell you, I saw The Rock in LA Knight back when he was with
The Nation.
When he used to come on YouTube. No, it was another wrestling show. He used to come on YouTube. NWA.
Oh, okay.
And NWA. And like all his styles and everything like that, his promos and all stuff, it reminded me of The Rock. Now, I mean, when I see him, I don't think about that now. But it's just, man, and it was like that when he first got onto the main roster. People talk about it. He reminds me of The Rock. Oh, he got a little bit of Stone Cold in him and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like that's and that's what it looked like. But now I'm used to it, and I'm not even thinking about it anymore.
I mean, hopefully he uses that as fuel to really try to set himself apart, because there's going to be a lot of people out there that take their talent off of someone. I mean, Ricky Saints, he was compared to The Rock. He's compared to The Rock, but he still has his own flair. Yep. So LA Knight, they compare him. He's compared to two guys at the same time. He still managed to have his own flair to the point that he still remained relevant for 3 years now. So shout out to him. And CM Punk was one point, compared to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and yet he's CM Punk. So once he finds his niche in life, he'll get over that hump and find his own. But that's how those OGs gonna see him until they prove him otherwise. Because hopefully he doesn't fall under the pressure. Because I can only imagine, you're literally out there trying to be yourself, and people just keep comparing you to somebody else. I mean, ask LeBron. He's himself, but he keeps getting compared to Jordan.
Yeah, for sure. There was another kid on here. He used to play in the NFL. Trill London.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name I'm thinking about. And Trill London pretty much pulls his whole moveset from Jeff Hardy. He got the pants, he got the little dance, he got all his moves. It's all Jeff Hardy.
I mean, at that point, it's pretty obvious. When you do that, it's pretty obvious. When you do that, it's pretty obvious. You're biting somebody's style. That means you have no originality yet.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Let's talk about Showdown between NXT and TNA. What'd you think about the show overall, man?
I liked it. It was obviously you're gonna have your occasional botches here and there, but overall, I loved it. Match of the night, Mustafa Ali and Ethan Page. Mm-hmm. That to me, that was a banger. The women's eliminator match, I loved it. Jada Parker was the right call to be eliminated first because she was the only one that had no gold, and she's hot. But Sol Ruka, champ, she's hot right now. Lola Vice is hot right now, and of course, the Penguin herself, JC Jane, she's a champ. So
yeah.
I was kind of surprised how fluent that team was working. And shout out to Kalani Jordan for holding her own, leading her team. Trick, not surprised. Big.
He left his team high and dry.
I'm not. I listen. It's Trick, man. I knew that was gonna happen. He's gonna do what he wants. The hell with NXT. Like, it doesn't matter if it's NXT, TNA, Trick and A. To him, it's all about Trick. It's all about Trick. So it was a good match. I enjoyed. That entire show was better than WrestlePalooza.
Oh, okay. All right. I really liked the first tag team match, man. The Hardys.
Oh yeah.
Hardys put on a good show. I think they made what are the guys' name again? Dark State. Make them look good. It was good. Start them off with all four jumping in the ring and stuff like that. Referee taking control. That's a good way to do it. But also, I thought this was a great way to pay back TNA for all of the titles they gave to NXT. And it also helps them with their match with the Hardys versus Team 3D. And it'll be a winner take all. And then you get to pay back to NXT again with another, match with another tag team match with one of those guys. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a shout out to the Hardys. It's crazy that they stepped foot into WWE cameras again, and to win that match. I had posed a question last night, Dale, when it comes to the Hardys. Matt Hardy basically said they're the GOATs, but in your eyes, where do you rank the Hardys, and did it change now that they're, they literally captured all the gold?
Right, they did. See, like I guess my favorite tag team of all time. You probably gonna make fun of me, but it was really the New Age Outlaws, bro. Like,
oh no, I'm not mad at you on that. Now, if you said Billy and Chuck, that you would have got roasted. But New Age Outlaws, I'm not mad at that, man. To each his own.
The Road Dog coming out and doing you didn't know every time got me. It'll still get me to this day. Okay, and like, yo, you learned that crap just so you can repeat it with them. You did it at school. It was so influential to me, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
So you got the New Age Outlaws of the GOATs.
Yeah. That's my top tag team, bro, for real.
Oh man, that's funny. I mean, do you have the Hardys in top 5 at least, or top 10?
I mean, yeah. I guess you can put them like in the top 5. Somewhere on the Mount Rushmore or something like that of tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to put Edge and Christian. Got to put the Dudley Boys up there.
Mm.
And yeah, the trio of the New Day, I'm putting them up there. Like that's it's like my favorite tag teams. I mean, those shows are pretty close up there too, but I guess they just missed the mountain,
Yeah, I definitely got the Usos in my top 5 because that title reign that they had, and the fact that they beat the Usos to complete that title reign, that's and I think they've beaten the Dudleys before in their career.
I think so.
I think so. So
I believe so.
Yeah. It's fluid with everyone, but definitely New Day, Dudleys, the Hardys are definitely in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah. What'd you think of them using Mustafa Ali's old music to
They
start
all did.
off? Yeah,
I like that.
They did.
And I like how Mustafa came out. Well, it started off with the lights going down. I was like, oh, I remember this. This song was hard. I used to love this song. I actually got it on my phone on my playlist.
Yeah.
And then switched it to his actual thing. So I think he's the only one. I think Mustafa Ali is like the only former NXT WWE talent that didn't use the entirety of their theme song, because the inspiration came out to the Iconics.
Yeah, they sure did.
Obviously, the Hardys, they take their theme song everywhere they go.
See, I was thinking maybe the Iconics bought their music or something and just use it, because I've missed them in TNA. I hadn't, there's only so many hours in a day. Okay?
Oh no, yeah, no. There's some stuff they just, I don't know how the Hardys got away with that, but yeah, they take their theme song everywhere they go. AEW, right. they had it, so it's like, oh, all right, well, good for them.
I thought you just buy it or whatever, and then you get to use it.
I mean, you could, but it's up to WWE if they want to sell it. But
yeah, true.
Sure. But it was cool. I actually popped for Ali when he used that thing. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Shout out to him. And I'm like, oh, well, of course, stick with the old TNA. It's good. It's cool. But yeah, that to me was the match of the night, because that spot at the end, whew, when you got his foot caught on the cord and got pushed off, it's crazy.
Oh, right. What you think about them using Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry in the special referee spot?
Good. I liked it because they're me, Faith, ATD. We all said those two are the Trojan horse. Well, our theory is they're the Trojan horse for TNA. So they're the ones that literally had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Jordan is full NXT, but Joe Hendry is still TNA. So I like how they got one of the biggest faces of TNA of all time.
Yeah,
pretty much in a neutral position, and they did not play a part in their respective, assignments. So I thought that was good.
Uh-oh, we lost our connection with Trell. We'll get him back here hopefully in a second. I guess I'm not really surprised that Team TNA men, they won their Survivor Series match. I mean, listen, they had balance to the show. It's one thing I would say about this show. Definitely had balance. It wasn't like NXT totally dominated or TNA totally dominated. So I think that's the proper way to handle these sort of joint sort of pay-per-views or special shows. You want both of both sides coming out looking good.
Mm-hmm.
TNA comes out looking good. NXT comes out looking good because they both won a Survivor Series style match.
Exactly. But I knew they had to give TNA their title. I thought it was gonna be Bound for Glory when they did it, but when they had I'm still gonna call it the Invasion. When they had the Invasion and this tag team match, I was like, are they gonna have Dark State win and then have the Hardys and Dudleys just no titles? But it was a good decision. So this pretty much all but confirms that the Hardys are gonna win. Because I don't know what Devon's going to do because Devon is not really in wrestling shape, but who knows? So it's good that TNA got something because I thought for sure they was going to take the North American Championship, but tag team titles do. That's a big time grab. So shout out to TNA.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening on the main roster before we get into Crown Jewel. Sammy put on another banger here with this time Aleister Black. Your thoughts on this from SmackDown? My bad. Start over again.
I was muted. I didn't know.
You're on the stage. My bad.
No, this happened exactly how I wanted it to happen because I did have Aleister Black beating Sami Zayn, but I didn't know if they was gonna do this match this quick. I thought it was gonna be like later on down the road, have him, you can do like the whole lights and he appears and there we go from there. But I like how they used Damian Priest as the reason that Aleister lost, so it wasn't like Sammy beat him clean because for all intents and purposes, Sammy had no business beating Aleister Black because I still believe that Aleister is better than Sami Zayn. So, but Sammy did put on the banger. The United States Championship feels important again because it's getting defended like every single week instead of being held up in vignettes and segments. So, shout out to these guys. And it ain't over with Damian Priest and Aleister Black, but shout out to Sam for putting on another one.
Yep. That's another one, man. Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, they have a little rumble out there. And this is before their match in Australia, which is going to be a street fight. It should be a good match. We're looking forward to it, pretty much.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is basically another Samoan battle with two of the biggest ones in the yard, and Roman's gonna he's held bit on Sean Bronson. He's still a big dog, but I got Bronson winning this one. He needs this win. He took an L in Paris, so he needs to get one. Have Roman, go on hiatus and come back for Survivor Series because the man is tired. He filmed Street Fighter in Australia, flew to the States for Raw, and flew back to Australia for Crown Jewel. So the man got kids. He needs some R&R for a few weeks.
Yeah, man. Look, they said Perth, Australia is the literal furthest distance away from New York City as possible.
21-hour flight.
This is like the end of the earth you're going to, bro.
Yeah. So Roman was like 21-hour flight, and he did it twice.
Yeah, bro.
In a span of a couple of weeks. So yeah.
Although, I mean, listen, he's not sitting in coach for 21 hours. Let's be real now.
I mean, yeah, but the jet lag, going back and forth, it's like you can't really stretch out in the bed unless he got, I don't think he has that type of plane.
I'm pretty sure they got that kind of plane where he can lay out if he wanted to.
I don't think he has a plane where he has a bed in there.
I really wish we can go back. What happened to 24? Give me Roman Reigns behind the scenes, or
just to see what his plane looked like.
So he's flying on the G650. His ride is more comfortable than Triple H's, I bet you.
Maybe. I mean, Tribal Chief likes to go in style, So
He literally don't have to drive anymore. Like, they got a bus. Somebody drives the bus. He goes to the next town. It's cool.
Yeah, he don't need no. Tribal Chief's like, I don't need no bus. Just drive me where I need to go. He got his own driver, who's won Driver of the Year within within the company. So shout out to Roman Reigns and his his team.
Exactly.
He earned it.
All right, Maxine Dupree beat Becky Lynch, and it's via countout. But she's so bothered by it, and the whole thing about her being the best wrestler ever and all of this stuff. Like it started getting real funny to me, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna say is much respect to Maxine Dupree. I mean, the girl brought it in that match. She brought her end game. This was better than their last match that they had that ended in less than 5 minutes. This one is like Maxine was out to prove something that she can go, and she was using her height as an advantage with the kicks and all that stuff. So, and the fans were actually behind Maxine Dupree. They was cheering her on, popping for her when she got that dub. So it was a good ending because they didn't book it to where she pinned Becky Lynch clean, because they would have it would have made Becky Lynch look kind of like lose momentum, but at the same time, Becky being Becky and her personality, she got herself counted out for gloating too damn much.
Yes. Love it.
So, I love this ending. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the beginning of more matches featuring Maxine Dupree, because hopefully she got good reviews in the back, because I'm pretty sure the fans loved it and they cheered for her, so that should show them something.
Yep. And getting back to Usos and Roman, like Roman is really in Jay's ear. Jimmy don't like that. There's little tips or whatever between Roman and Jimmy, but Roman's he's doing interviews and he's pretty much saying, look, I just want the Usos to listen to me. Like just listen to me. I've been there. I've been to the top of the mountain. I know what it takes to get there. I know what it takes to stay there. Like, just listen to me.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to get across there, man. So
yeah, it's Jay is almost there, but he's still, that mentality of, I got you if you need anything. He's still losing focus. He's not asserting himself as a main eventer like he should be. So that's why I was like, Roman was telling him, so who's kicking off the second hour? Oh, CM Punk. And you back here, it's not you. And Jay understood the assignment. He's like,
yes,
bet.
Yes.
So with Jimmy, it's like, I don't have younger siblings. I have an older sister, so I wouldn't know. But Jimmy has it where, he's his older brother. He's always been the protector, the gatekeeper. He's his brother's keeper. So he's so used to, being the one to advise him of stuff growing up. But what Roman's trying to tell him when he was asking him, what's your problem with him getting advice from me, is like you said, Dale, Roman's been to the mountaintop. He's carried the entire company for 4 years. And that's why he told them, like, hey, when Jay won the World Heavyweight Championship, he became more like me, which is a main event star, and less like you, which is, only a tag team specialist. So once Jimmy understands that, there's certain things he can't teach his little brother anymore that only big cousin can teach. And once he finds his own path, I'm telling you, the OG3 will be unstoppable when they're all on the same page. Because right now, like this whole bloodline story involving Roman, Jimmy, and Jay, it's different from 2020 because from 2020, Roman was out to, persuade you to follow him, to protect him, to make sure, he's the man, he stays on top. Now it's like he's trying to push them to be on top. So when he leaves, they're in, the company's in good hands with the Usos. So he's slowly becoming, like me and Faith were saying, like he's slowly becoming the wise man now.
Yeah.
Like trying to guide them both to make them see what's going on, where the landscape is, and how it has to be. So Jay's almost there. Jimmy needs to get on board, and once they do, it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see Jimmy with some more edge to him.
No more jokey jokes, man. Like
right.
His wife got the memo, and you saw how her title reign went. She was
You're right.
Snatching females, left and right.
You're right. I am really, really into this whole Oscar and damage control breakup thing going on here. EO, Sky, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane being forced to do Oscar's bidding, and this is the whole thing. I love it so much. Yeah. This is a great story, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen that show Dawson's Creek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Eels Creek. So because I'm loving this drama featuring Rhea Ripley, but even though Rhea Ripley is a major part in this, the underlying story, the major story is Io and Asuka.
Yes,
like they've been teasing this feud. I mean, they had a few matches here and there, a little back and forth when it was Asuka versus Damage Control, and they was cursing each other out in Japanese, and they needed subtitles to. All that stuff was hilarious, but I'm liking this because not only was it a character development for Rhea, it's a different character direction for Io. Oh. You know what? Not my problem. I'm minding my business. So I like that character change with Io because since her debut in NXT in the Mae Young Classic, she's always been this calm, easygoing, confident woman that she's the best in the world. Yeah. And now it's like we realize that she has an elder, and it's Asuka. So she's the Master Yoshi. She's Shredder. And to see Io in this vulnerable state, it's almost like she disrespected the clan and got kicked out of the clan or something. So it's yeah, she is.
First, I didn't know that thing. I didn't know.
She does. She tells like stories and stuff about their history on her YouTube channel. So it puts a whole lot more in perspective. So that's how I came to realize, Asuka is, the alpha and omega of everybody. Because without
this out, man.
Yeah, it's Kana-chan TV, I think it's called.
China TV?
Kana-chan. It's a
Kana-chan.
Yeah. Once I find out how to spell it, I'll send it to you.
Right.
It's
I tried.
But it's I'm digging this story because the whole backstory. Because without Asuka's success in NXT, there is no Io Shirai, Io Sky. There's no Kairi Sane. So I'm loving how even though Rhea is the featured, guest star of the show,
yes,
it's really those three. And I love how Kairi is in the middle of it,
yes,
going through it. You can literally see her going through it, and it works. Storylines work better, the best, when it's family and best friends involved.
Yes,
they make the best stories. And this is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn best story. Shawn Michaels and Triple H, best stories, best rivalries.
Yeah.
The Shield, that I will always have a great story. And these three, I'm loving it because you can dig up the photos. That been a whole lot of photos have been coming out online of those three back in the heyday and stuff like that. So I'm loving it.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Appreciate that, Fate.
Yeah, I subscribed to her channel years ago. It's pretty dope.
So I thought she just played video games and that was it.
Oh, sir, there's a lot about Asuka you don't know. I mean, she has her own company. I think it's like I think it's a software company or something in technology. She has her own little company going too. So that woman has a lot going on in her life. So she's dope. She is. Yeah, you just dig into her past a little bit, Dale. You'd be surprised what you find. Trust me.
Okay. Well, look, I appreciate Asuka for giving me blue Io Sky. I didn't know that I needed a cute Smurf version of Io Sky. I didn't know that.
Did you see the new one she tweeted out yesterday? The Deadpool and Wolverine.
No. Asuka did this?
Yes. Okay. I think she's Wolverine and Rhea's Deadpool.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that one. Yes.
That woman needs to be stopped.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, man. I sure did see that one. Yeah, Asuka is something else, man. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, let's see what Faith have to say.
Asuka's hilarious.
Yes, agreed.
I mean, she's the female troll of the year. I mean, she's slowly stealing the title from Naomi as the female troll of the year in WWE because, Trinity's been on a warpath and, now Asuka's entered the game with her memes and stuff. It's just, it's too hilarious, man.
Okay. Oh. Got you. Oh. I need to be more informed. Oh. Let's talk about this this Dom Mysterio thing, right? So it's also hilarious. Dom Mysterio abandons the Judgment Day in the three-way tag because Rusev comes out.
Yeah, man. It's I'm like, why he stopped for it? I'm like, and then they show Rusev burying down the aisle. I'm like, oh snap! I was like, run, boy, run! It's like Jason Voorhees was hot on his tail, man.
It's so good.
It's like when he catches up to him, I'm like, he's losing that Intercontinental title one way or another. I mean, Rusev is gonna be a dominant Intercontinental champion once he gets his hands on Dominic Mysterio. But because eventually Judgment Day is gonna get tired of him like leading them high and dry. They're not gonna come out and help him.
That's right.
So it's like, I mean, I don't blame him. I really don't.
No, you can't, bro. Like he left us, bro.
He knows he can't beat that man straight up. So like, I'll run too, but eventually, there's nowhere to go. Rusev's getting that rematch.
Yeah, the little backstage stuff I've seen with him like fussing with Adam Pearce about the match from last week. That crap was funny. I'm loving what Raw's doing, bro. Like straight up. I got no problem with Raw.
Yeah, this is why Raw is so good.
Yeah, Raw doing their thing, man. All right. Before we get into Crown Jewel, something else you might want to talk about?
What else? Yeah, I think we. Oh, what are your thoughts on the whole LA Knight CM Punk rivalry, man? That's another story that's heating up that I'm enjoying as well.
Yeah, look, I thought it was cool until like LA Knight kind of, I guess he kind of went off script with the whole AJ Lee husband thing. I guess he wanted that to be a dig, but then was like, oh, real time he corrected himself.
Yeah. It was. I like how he thought he had Punk. Oh yeah, you're the guy that almost could have, would have, should have beat Seth Rollins. And yep, this comes from a guy that never, ever won a title. I was like, woo!
Yeah. It was good. It was good. Like, that was one I think makes CM Punk remains the undisputed face-to-face champion there.
So I'm loving that view. I think this is going to lead to LA Knight turning heel. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, well, it's been a while, like since we really had LA Knight. I don't think we ever had LA Knight heel, right? I mean, when he came in, he was.
Yeah, he was a heel for a while when he came in. Then he started getting hot, and they made him heel. I mean, babyface. So this LA Knight, yeah, I would love to see him be a heel. I think this is where he's finally gonna win a championship next year.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about Crown Jewel over in Australia. And let's start off with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. I'm pretty sure it's going to kick off the show. You see Bronson Reed was going to win?
Yeah, I got Bronson Reed winning. I mean, I would not be surprised if Roman goes 2-0 because, it's Roman Reigns. He can still make Bronson look good, but he took that L, so I got him, making another one. I mean, not making another one, but actually getting this one.
So I could see that happening, and it's just because Braun Breaker is not on the card anywhere. So there's a good chance he's going to interfere, make sure Bronson Reed gets the win, and it's also a good chance he's going to interfere later on in the show as well. So, I'm agreeing with you. Bronson Reed gets the win here. Kabuki Warriors versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
Ooh. This one's hard to call here, because Rhea's back home. Usually she doesn't lose when she's at home.
That's not the point I didn't even think about. And then the same thing with Bronson Reed. Right?
Yeah, they owe Bronson Reed one because he missed the last one because of his baby. So I'm going to go with Io and Rhea, and I think Kyrie's going to take the pin. To protect Asuka, because the end game is going to be Io versus Asuka, or Io versus Rhea, then Io versus Asuka, however you want to do it. But yeah, I got the Kabuki Warriors taking L on this one.
Okay. Do you see maybe after the match there being like a scuffle or something, and the Kabuki Warriors getting the better of it?
I can see it.
Sort of win the war and not the battle.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have Rhea and Io win this battle because this is far from over because the story is Io and Asuka. So I don't know how long they're gonna drag out until those two finally get that one-on-one. And if they do get that one-on-one, how many matches are we gonna get out of those two? Is it gonna be a series or what? But I don't see this as a one and done. I think Rhea and Kyrie will play their parts. But I think in this tag team, Io gets to win, and then this is going to set Asuka off.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go Kabuki Warriors get the win. Some sort of way. I'm gonna say Io feels conflicted or something. I don't want to hit my girl Asuka or whatever it is. And then boom, blue miss, 1, 2, 3. They get the win. That's why I see it going.
Same here.
So, all right, let's talk Stephanie Valkyrie and Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel Championship.
Stephanie, that's not even a debate. Um, it's not a debate at all. Tiffany has been on a dominant run as WWE Women's Champion. I mean, she's like the longest champion in the company right now.
Yeah.
Undefeated as champion, but I think she's going to take that first loss as champion against Stephanie.
Mhm.
Stephanie's rookie year will continue, and it will culminate with the crown jewel.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Stephanie's got the rocket on her back, and they shooting her to the moon, bro. And that's where it's going. Fake says Roman and Bronson been advertised as the main event. See, I can't see that being the main event.
Oh no, it's Roman, and this would be good for Bronson.
Yeah, I just see it kicking off the show.
I mean, let's look at it this way, because the Crown Jewel Championship, that doesn't really need a main event, because Cody Rhodes wasn't in the main event for that one. When he did it. So, and neither was Orton and Gunther. So if it's not kicking off the show, the Crown Jewel is going to be in the middle of the match. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if it is the main event, because a whole lot of stuff can happen in that main event, because you got Braun Breaker, you got the Usos lurking. Braun Breaker's going to be lurking. Ain't no telling, what surprises, Seth Rollins might come up with. Let's say Seth Rollins has his match with Cody ahead of time and he wins. He might show up and cause something, in that match. So I think, depending on the match placement, you can kind of tell where stuff might go. So if that's the main event, I wouldn't be mad at it.
You got 3 of the faces that run the place, pretty much. Cody, Cena, Roman. Where you put each of them?
Cody, Cena. I can see Cena and AJ opening the show.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Cody, Seth be in the middle somewhere. Probably before or after the women's crown jewel. Or maybe you had like the tag team in the middle and Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. I can see him as the main event, because this will put Bronson Reed over.
Yeah.
Having him in the main event of a pay-per-view in his home country. So I think those two should be the main event. And having Cena kick it off, that'll get the crowd high, because look what happened in WrestlePalooza. Cena and Brock kicked it off. So this is like the only match that has no story. So
yes.
Kick that off first.
True. I get you that. I give you that. This is that match that the fans asked for. Cena versus AJ Styles. AJ got on the mic. He said, "Hey, don't need a story. Write yourself." But wrestling's always better with a story. But I still think it'll be good. But do you think this is all we're going to get from Cena, is just play the hits, bro?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's been tweeting about that Intercontinental Championship. Okay. So if Dominic somehow if Dom somehow get past Rusev again, he's gonna beat Dominic for the Intercontinental Championship and probably retire the championship, and then they should probably do a tournament to crown the new Intercontinental Champion. And just for shits and giggles, throw Jimmy in that tournament.
Okay.
See how far he gets. Maybe he gets to the Intercontinental Championship. Who knows? So I think Cena should get it, because one way or the other, he's going to retire with a championship. So why not be the title he's never won? So he can be a Grand Slam, take it home, retire, and then that'd be it. If that's going to be his last match, it should be Dominic Mysterio so he can actually retire with it.
Mhm.
Because it wouldn't make any sense if it's second to last and he wins it. And then what if he loses his actual retirement match? So I think Dominic should be his retirement match. That way, Dom will lose it. He'll go on his way out. Dom can focus still being in the AAA, have his feud with Finn. And then the Intercontinental Championship can be held up for grabs in a tournament. Have Dom enter the tournament and get screwed by Finn.
Or during that match with Cena, you could have Finn screw Dom, so Cena wins that championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
And then screw him again in the tournament.
Yes. Yes. I like that. All right. And finally, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins for the Crown Jewel Championship. Seth making a big deal about it. Paul Heyman basically like, if you don't win, it's like, why did I choose you over Roman Reigns?
Yes.
I kind of hit home for Seth, I think.
It did because Paul Heyman was trying to dance around. You know how Paul Heyman is. He dances around the question. And Seth is like, what if I don't win? He's not asking you for confidence, for affirmation. He's asking you, what are the ramifications if I don't win? And he's like, the vision will lose respect for you. The locker room will lose respect for you. And then he's like, I'm going to question, why did I pick you over Roman Reigns? Because, Paul Heyman had a good with Roman Reigns. I mean, he's a tribal chief, golden era. So Seth Rollins just needed that extra motivation because he always felt like he was always 10 steps ahead of Roman.
Yeah.
So, and this whole thing with Cody, there's something there with those two that I can't crack. And it has something to do with that watch. And that watch is a symbol of a lot of things, Dusty, Dwayne, the truth is going to come out eventually with those two. Cause there's something brewing with Cody and Seth that I can't put my finger on.
Okay. I was just leaning more toward the whole past of them two going at it. Of course, to me, man, the best match with them is always going to be that Cody Rip Peck match, because that visual of Cody taking off that freaking robe with that torn pec, we were all waiting to see it, what it looks like under there, and it looked hideous. And he worked their whole match with that torn pec, and that crap was amazing. So I don't think they could ever end up topping that match for me. I'm going to say Seth Rollins pulls out the victory here. That's really it. I don't see anything else happening with it further down the line, though. Maybe in the future, but nothing immediate happening from it. So.
No, I think this is going to be just for the crown jewel, and Cody's going to go his own way to SmackDown and handle his own business. But he has to win this because he's 0-3 against Cody Rhodes since Cody Rhodes has been back in WWE. He's never beaten him. If you really think about it, he's 4-0 against Cody because if you remember decades ago, Dale, when the Rhodes family, Goldust and Cody beat the Shield, who did Cody pin? Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So Roman has that monkey off his back, and Seth definitely got to get that monkey off his back in the name of Cody Rhodes. So I got Seth winning.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up for us today on the show. Look, Trell, appreciate you always coming through as always, man. Bishop Jeremy, man, we hope to see you next week. Smoke, hope to see you too.
Yeah, man, bring the gang back together, man. I haven't seen Smoke in a year or so, man. I'm glad he's doing well, man. He's the originator. It was you too.
Okay. That's right. So you guys enjoy wrestling this weekend. Thank you for all the comments and everything like that. And we will see y'all next week. Kenny Omega, take us home.
I'll speak to you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.